Good morning. Welcome to Mindful Monday with Helena from Adventure to Peace. We're very excited to be here on this chilly December morning. We hope it's warm where you are. We are warmed by our wellness community, so we thank each and every one of you for being part of it. We are also grateful to Yonkers Public Library for providing the platform of Zoom to connect together. We're grateful to Friends of Crestwood Library and also to Westchester County Legislator Ruth Walter, who provides funding for this and other wellness programs. So Helena is a world-class traveler. She is in Sweden right now. So we're grateful for the beautiful view outside. Some of you can see over her shoulder that there's some snow. So we're eternally grateful that she has made it possible for her to continue to guide us on our yogic journeys, even though she's in a different continent. So thank you, Helena. I'm going to hand it over to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, C. I'm so excited to be able to do this work together with all of us together, even though we are in 2 different countries. That's kind of cool. Okay, so last week we did air, and now we are up in space. It's Earth, water, fire, air, space. So space, we're getting lighter, things are changing. And the mantra that I'm choosing to work with today is this one. I release limitation and open to infinite possibility. I release limitation and open to infinite possibility. So that's a different one than we used last space journey. So you can, if you'd like, you can play with this mantra that I'm suggesting, or you find your own. So we are in a completely different setting today. So I'm renting a conference room. We have this beautiful old wooden chair that I'm going to use. But so you just notice that the space is very different from what we're usually doing. I'm wearing a ski outfit. I don't have my yoga mat. I don't have the remind that I'm usually have here with the Sankalpa and inner sanctuary and the kosha doll. So the space is different, right? So just giving yourself some time to get used to the space, and that if that it's different. And if you prefer just to watch, you can. You don't have to participate if you don't want to, or you can choose how you want to participate today, since things are so different. Okay, so I am going to move over to the chair, and we're going to do a little bit of a chair yoga first. And I'm going to leave the phone there so I keep track of the time. I'm wearing ski boots. It's like dirty. I don't want to take my shoes off. So yeah, so I'm dressed differently today. So just finding my chair, noticing this is very different from the chair I have at home. This entire space is different. The time is different. I am 6 hours ahead of you. And so just getting used to all these changes. So even though we're focusing on space, I'm going to travel through all the elements, starting with Earth. I'm just checking that my feet are still on Earth. I'm checking in with my breathing. And noticing the sit bones at the back of my legs touching the chair. Finding the pit of the belly going in and up, giving me internal support. The spine is lengthening up towards the sky, shoulders. I'm going to move my shoulders a little bit. And then just gently observing my own thoughts and feelings. Noticing that I'm a little nervous, That's okay. What stories am I creating? Maybe the Wi-Fi is not going to work. I don't know, all kinds of things can happen. Well, it's a practice. Going back to my breathing, going back to earth, and then focus on space. So if you'd like, you can put one hand on your navel or over your navel. That's the first place where we started eating. Like that's where we got fed the first time, when we were still in our mother's bellies. So that is like the first mouth and navel. So I'm going to put my hand over there. No, remember, that's where everything I needed came in there. And from that point, I started to grow. We talk about 6 limbs in yoga: arms, legs, head, and tail. Our tail is still there. It's kind of short, but it's still there. So one hand on my belly, and you can also put one hand on your heart. Noticing any movement, any sensation. And then releasing, and then inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. One more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist, and then stay there. Notice how the twist feels, and then maybe start looking up above, slowly turning. Notice how my feet are pushing into the floor. So I can reach up and then releasing that. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Let's start slow. And then pushing into earth, bringing my face up and over, looking up towards space behind me. What's up there? What are the possibilities there? And then release back. Okay, bring the feet together. Start just moving that right leg around. We've done this many times before. Opening up that hip joint, coming into pigeon, sitting up tall, maybe leaning forward. And then bringing the knees together, sit it tall, 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 twist away from the knees. And once again, start thinking, if I release all my limitations, what possibilities would be open to me? What up there in space is waiting for me? And then release that one, come back to neutral and go to the other side, lifting the knees, circling around, go the other way. And then coming into pigeon on the other side, sitting up tall, maybe forward. Notice if this side feels similar or different from the other side. Asking yourself, what makes it different? And then bringing the knees together, sit up tall, turn away from those knees. And ask yourself, if I release limitations, what possibilities would be open to me? Starting to get curious about the space above you. And then release back, uncross. Let's come up to stand. So I'm placing the feet securely into the ground, transferring the weight forward and up, forward and up, forward and up, forward and up. I hope you see me. I think you see it enough of me at least. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way back up. Exhale down the midline. Let's make two more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way back up. Exhale, down the midline. Last time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way back up. Exhale down the midline and stay there. Hold your own heart in between your hands in Anjali Mudra. I release limitations and open to infinite possibilities. I release limitations and open to infinite possibility. And then release that. Find the chair behind you. And we're going to sit down, but sit down slowly. So finding chair pose. So sit there above the chair moment. Look up, look up, look up. We need to look up towards space now. We've been to earth, water, fire, air, space. And then eventually sit back down on the chair. Okay, now find one side, and we're going to do the high lunge and then warrior two. So I'm going to go to one side, finding high lunge, and I can do this in a few different ways. I can do it seated. I'm placing the foot behind me. When I do it seated, I feel a lot of sensation in the hip flexor. So if that's what I want, I'm going to choose this option. Another option is to come off the chair. And then it's going to be more strength building. I could also go from high lunge to warrior one, releasing the heel down. So that's another option, maybe bringing the arms up. So knowing that I have at least three options and then choosing what I like to do today. And how high am I willing to look? How high do I dare to look? Can I look all the way up into space? And then release down, and then moving from this to warrior two. So releasing that heel back, heel down towards the floor. I can choose to sit, open up the hips. I can choose to sit here, or I can come off the chair and find a freestanding warrior two. I can keep, or I can move the arms a little bit. And then finding the chair, coming back to seated, move to the other side. Okay, starting with high lunge. So I have options here, right? I can stay seated, focus on opening the hip flexor. I can come up freestanding, adding some strength building and balance, or I can bring the heel down and turn it into a warrior one. So all these options that we have, and then I just need to make a choice. Or maybe I don't want to do any of this, I'll do something else. And then coming back down, and then playing with warrior two. So I'm going to open up the hips, find the heel there, and then I can stay seated, or I can come up and do a freestanding warrior two. I can keep the arms still. Another possibility is to move the arms around. And then find the chair, coming back to seated. And then now we're going to play with some balancing poses. We're going to use the chair. So we're going to come up to standing. So here are a few options. You can either go up the way we usually do, or you can choose one leg, lift the other one up, and try to come up to standing on one leg, even if it's just for a moment. Okay, now we're going to start with chair pose, tree pose. So I'm going to stand on one side, holding on to the chair, rotating the outer leg, my left leg, maybe your right, the outer leg out a little bit, and then bring it up. Bringing up the arm for tree pose. So I'm placing the foot either below or above the knee, never on the knee. We don't want to push on the knee joint. So I'm placing the foot there. And then maybe I'm taking that other hand off the chair too. I'm checking with my breathing. Where's the gaze? Do I want to lower it, bring it up higher? And then coming back down, I find the chair, bring the foot down. Okay, now we're going to do warrior three to Ardha Chandrasana. For those of you who know, so warrior three to half moon. So I'm going to start with placing the hands on the chair. Hips are square, and just lift that left one of the legs up for warrior three. I can stay there, or I can come up on my fingertips. Maybe come up, use like one finger, or completely remove the hands from the chair. I'm going to bring the hands back now. So the same hand, the hand and the leg that's up in the air, I'm going to turn that and hold on to higher up on the chair. So same side, arm and leg are eventually going to come up in the air. I can stay here, or maybe I'll bring that hand up for Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. I can't do this, but I'm going to bring my hand down, and now I'm going to look up. Another option would be to both bring the hand up and looking up. I don't have that balance right now, so I'm not going to do that, but maybe you can. And then slowly bringing the hands down, coming back through warrior 3, feet on the floor. Bend the knees and come up to stand. One more balancing pose. Now, I'm going to hold on to the chair. I'm going to bend the back knee, same leg. We're working with the same leg, and hold on to the toe or hold on to the ankle. I can stay here, or I can start to use my leg and push that leg out, straighten it for dancer. Maybe letting that hand float forward, like floating into space. And then slowly coming back. And then we're going to do the other side. Okay. So same poses we're going to go through. Now we can do a little bit faster because we know what we're doing. So the outside leg, you're working with the outside leg. Slowly turn it out, finding tree pose. Place the foot either below or above the knee joint. We don't want to push on the knee joint. Maybe bringing that arm up. Check your gaze. Where do you look? Maybe letting both arms float up. I can try it. If I don't like it, I take the hand back down again. I can try to bring that foot up higher. I don't want to put my dirty shoe on my tights. And then coming back. Okay, working with that same leg, lifting this for warrior 3. Hands on the chair, lifting that back leg for warrior 3. I'm going to show you this way now. And then from warrior 3 and warrior 1 are similar with the hips. Now Ardha Chandrasana or half moon is similar to warrior 2. So I'm going to open up that hip, bring that hand up on higher up. Maybe bring the gaze up. I'm going to bring my gaze down now, and then I'm playing with bringing that arm up. All right, bringing the hand down, hips square off, back to warrior 3, feet together, and then come up to stand. And then same leg, I'm going to bend that leg, hold on to the ankle, or like a tight or something if you can't find the leg. For dancer, maybe push that hand out, maybe let that arm float. And then the hand comes back, releasing that foot back, finding Tadasana, both feet on the floor, feeling steady, and I can reach up towards with my head, finding Tadasana. Maybe placing the hands in Anjali, or let's place the hands on belly and heart. I release limitation and open for infinite possibilities. And then release that. And then we're going to move to the Yoga Nidra part of the practice. So you know the drill. You find a way that works for you. I prefer to do this practice laying down with the bolster under my knees. You can do it seated. You can do it on the couch. You want to be comfortable and warm. You're going to lay down for like 25-30 minutes. Just to remind you again, this is a guided meditation. So I am actually telling you what to do, how to feel, where to go. That does not mean that you have to follow me. You are in charge. You decide if you think this seems like a good idea or not. And so you decide if you want to follow me or not. The idea behind the inner sanctuary is that you always have an inner sanctuary in you. And no matter what I tell you, you can always choose to go to your inner sanctuary. That's in your power. Another choice you have is to keep the camera on or off. Most of you are choosing to keep the camera off, which is perfectly understandable. To me, it's helpful to have a couple of people open, at least one, which I have, so I can see what's going on, so I can know, like when you guys are ready. If I see that one is ready, I'm just assuming that the rest of you are ready. All right. Okay, so let's get ready. Let your body sink down into the floor. Feel the earth underneath you, holding and supporting you, rising up to softly cradle you. At this time, nothing else matters. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Remain still for deep nourishment. Repeat these words in your mind. I am awake and aware. I am awake and aware. Now, imagine yourself in a place that feels peaceful and friendly, protected and supportive. It may be outside in nature, somewhere inside, or an imaginary place. Sanctuary. Feel yourself here and begin to see all the details around you. The light, the colors, any objects. See yourself in this protected place, sensing the comforting energy, supportive, calm, and protected. At any time during practice, you can guide yourself back here. If anything feels odd or too intense, go back to your inner sanctuary. Sanctuary is always here. It is a part of who you are. Become aware of your upper body. Notice breath in your heart space. The easy rise and fall of breath in your chest. Now go inward, deep inside, and listen. Listen to your heart. Deep listening. What does it say? What is my heart's deepest longing? What does my heart desire? Your heart may speak in words, colors, songs, images, or something else. Allow your heart to speak its truth. From your heart's longing, create a positive statement in present tense as though it's already happening. Now state your heart's wish 3 times to yourself as the truth. Bring your awareness to your belly. Notice the expansion on the inhale and the soft release on the exhale. Navel rising on the inhale, yielding to earth on exhale. From your navel center, bring awareness to your lower belly, pelvis, right hip, right upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the foot, sole of the foot. Bring awareness to big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and little toe. Feel whole right foot. Notice the right calf, back of knee, hamstring, and pelvis. Notice your left hip, left upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the foot, sole of the foot. Bring awareness to big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and little toe. Feel whole left foot. Notice the left calf, back of knee, left hamstring, and pelvis. Bring awareness to lower belly, navel center, solar plexus, lower ribs, rib cage. Sense heart space, heart center. Notice your throat center, right shoulder, right upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, top of the hand, palm of the hand. Bring awareness to thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, and little finger. Sense your whole right hand. Bring awareness back to throat center. Notice your left shoulder, left upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, top of the hand, palm of the hand. Bring awareness to thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, and little finger. Sense your whole left hand. Bring awareness back to throat center. Feel your neck, back of the head, crown of the head. Feel your forehead. Notice your mind's eye. Become aware of your eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, and eyes. Feel your eyes as color, as radiant wisdom, receiving sight. Bring awareness to nose. Feel the tip of the nose. Notice breath passing through the nostrils. Right nostril, left nostril, both nostrils, receiving smell. Shift your attention to your ears. Right ear, left ear, both ears. Notice the outer ear. Inner ear. Ear canal. Witness your ears hearing, receiving sound. Notice your jaw, lips, teeth, tongue, roof of your mouth, back of your mouth. Sense taste in your mouth. Become aware of the right side of the body. Now feel the left side of the body. Feel back body, side of the body facing the ground, back body. And now feel front body, side of the body facing the sky, front body. Now feel right arm and left leg, right arm and left leg together. Now feel left arm and right leg together. Feel whole body now. All parts together. All together as a whole. Feel your whole body. Find the center of your body. Imagine inhaling in through your navel. Inhale into the center of your body. Now, notice exhale. Allow the exhale to spread out through your body. Breath goes into legs, arms, head, and tail. Inhale into center. Exhale out into all the 6 points of your body star. Inhale through navel. Allow exhale to completely fill your body. Now imagine your body feeling contracted. All muscles and tissues pulling inward, inward flowing like a seed. Feel sensation of contraction in your body. And now feel the opposite. Feel your body expanded, open and spacious, outward flowing. Feel the sensation of expansion. Now, on your own, go between feeling contracted and expanded. And this time, feel contraction and expansion together at the same time in your body. You notice the soft cloud underneath you, holding and supporting you. You reflect back over all those days that passed. They seem so far away now. You look over the edge to see the ground below you. All the people seem so small, rushing between buildings and cars, houses and offices. You see tall mountains and deep valleys. Your gaze finds a river, and you follow the water from the top of the mountain to the bottom of the sea. All the twisting and turning, resting and rushing, always moving. You roll back into the cloud. You close your eyes and start listening. You hear all the sounds from the world below. You listen to the people, the buildings, the mountains, valleys, and rivers. What do they say? The sun is high and clears away the fog. You feel yourself expanding, rising, and floating towards space. You release any earthly limitations. Every cell in your body is listening. Wisdom and awareness are spreading from your navel into all of your 6 limbs. What you hear heals you. There are infinite possibilities. The sun retreats to allow the full moon to rise. Cool awareness guides the journey. You participate. With darkness comes clarity. Stars appear on a deep blue sky. First, they seem so distant, so hard to reach. You feel a sting of sadness. Will I ever connect with them? The moon urges you on. You smile. It's possible. Doubt leaves your body. The space fills with courage and trust. You surrender to the loving voice that guides you, cares for you, and believes in you. You close your eyes to focus your sense of hearing. Just a little longer. One more breath. It starts from the deep navel and travels out through your entire body. There's a sweet release of liberation and freedom. With your mind's eye, you see 6 pointed stars rolling around you, creating circles of joy and bliss. Everywhere you turn, there is twinkling and giggling. Some stars are far away, some are close, all playing without purpose. You reach your arms and legs out wide, open your fingers and toes. Your body slowly disappears and you become giggles and twinkles too. You can sense the other stars around you. The space fills with light. You are them, they are you. All is united. Limitations are released and possibilities are infinite. You are free. Now, remember your heart's longing, the positive statement you set at the beginning of practice. Repeat it 3 times to yourself as though it's already happening. Let this truth fill every cell of your body. Notice all the space around you. Sense the space within you. Feel the sense of calm confidence, whole and complete. Notice that part of you that is the witness, the one who has observed your body, breath, and journey. And now begin to notice thoughts and feelings flowing through your awareness again. Notice your breath. Feel its rhythm and pace. Invite your breath to deepen now. Feel yourself reawakening. Become aware of your physical body resting on the earth. Before moving, just sense your hands. Now begin to wiggle your fingers. Notice your feet. Wiggle your toes. Gently rock your head from side to side, a slow awakening. Deep breath into your belly and slowly roll to your left hand side. Press your hands into the floor and come up to a comfortable seated position. Lengthen your spine. Take a full breath in, let it go. Bring your hands up in Anjali Mudra, holding your own heart in between your hands with love and compassion. I release limitations and open to infinite possibilities. Gently bow your head in gratitude for this practice, thousands of years old. Thank your inner guide, your past, present, and future teachers, and all the people that are joining you on this journey. Allow the eyes to slowly open. Raise your gaze. And thank you for joining me today. Namaste.